Do you know that cancer is the second leading cause of death globally? In this video you will discover 13 foods that will increase the risk of cancer and you should avoid eating. Old times were the best times to live in. Better food, better morals, better people. People ate healthier and more pure foods because that was what was available to them. There was no Big Cheeseburger to rush to, so all they were left with were healthy and organic food. Nowadays, with our own bare hands, we are harming ourselves. By hands here we mean the food we eat. Inclusive of many risks like obesity, hypertension, insulin resistance, etc. These processed meals have been a big factor in causing cancer. Today, scientists and doctors are linking everything to cancer. It's a struggle to determine what to avoid and what not to. Cancer is the second leading cause of death globally. About 1 in 6 deaths is due to cancer according to World Health Organization. Cancer arises from the transformation of normal cells into tumor cells in a multi-stage process that generally progresses from a precancerous lesion to a malignant tumor. Shocking statistics? If you watch till the end of this video, you will discover what are the foods that will increase the risk of cancer, and if you don't, you will still be eating those cancer-causing foods in our daily life from breakfast to dinner that is affecting our health. Before we get into all those cancer-causing foods that you should be avoiding, be sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications so you won't miss the upcoming videos of living a healthier and happy lifestyle. 1. Hydrogenated oils. Hydrogenated oils are vegetable oils, having trans fats in it. Trans fats are considered one of the worst of its kind. They are packed with unhealthy omega-3, which can change the structure of DNA and cell, which may lead to cancer. They are commonly used in many foods in your pantry, but there are no safe trans fats you can incorporate into your diet. It got banned officially by FDA back in 2015. Partially hydrogenated oils are most commonly found in foods that also have saturated fat, such as margarine, packaged snacks, baked foods, especially pre-made versions, ready-to-use dough, fried foods, coffee creamers, both dairy and non-dairy. So, don't forget to check your labels for healthy oils like olive, soy, and canola instead. 2. Smoked food. No barbecue, no party? But you have to if you love yourself. Smoked foods like meat or nuts absorb the smoke, which has the same tar, cancer-causing agent, found in cigarettes. Colorectal and stomach cancer are linked to smoked foods. 3. Salted and pickled food. They may be delicious, but when salted and pickled foods are processed, they add a preservative nitrate, which when goes in the body changes to N-nitroso composites, which are associated with high cancer developing risks. 4. Alcohol. Alcohol is the second leading cause of cancer, right behind tobacco use. Researchers have found that the more alcohol, more cancer. Langlois, a known researcher, if you can't give up on alcohol at any cost, limit your alcohol consumption to 1 serving per day if you are a lady, or no more than 2 servings per day if you are a man. A serving consists of 5 ounces of wine, 12 ounces of beer, or 1.5 ounces of liquor. When alcohol enters your body, it produces acetaldehyde that may damage DNA, which leads to cancer. Excessive use of alcohol is the biggest cause of mouth, esophagus, liver, colon, rectum, and breast cancers. Don't worry. You don't need to give up of wine at a party, but, for your health's sake, please stick to 1. 5. Refined sugar. We eat more refined sugar today than our parents and grandparents did 3 decades ago, which has resulted in increasing obesity. Examples of refined sugar: white flour, evaporated cane juice, instant starches, corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup, brown sugar, made by adding molasses back into refined white sugar, fructose, processed artificial sweeteners. Cancer cells love refined sugars. Refined sugar promote cancer growth by spiking sugar levels. The worst offender is high fructose corn syrup, and this devil is found in any sweet you can think of. It's been known for a long time that cancer cells feed off of sugar, so with so many people addicted to sugary treats, it's no wonder why cancer cases have skyrocketed. 6. Artificial sweeteners. While many people choose artificial sweeteners to lose weight, they are killing themselves. The sad part of all of this is that most people do not even realize that they are exposing themselves to cancer by the food that they are eating. Monosodium glutamate, a neurotoxin, present in your favorite sweetener, can cause brain tumors. Another deadly toxin called DKP forms in the body, by the breakdown of aspartame present in these sweeteners. To sum it up, These artificial sweeteners can leave such bitterness in your life that you won't be able to handle. 7. Microwave popcorn. But you don't need to cut this snack out of your diet. There is something more than kernels in microwave popcorn. The problem isn't with the popcorns itself, but the bag that it comes is lined with a chemical called PFOA, perfluorooctanoic acid. It causes cancer in living tissue. Likewise, the corn is mostly GMO. Microwave popcorn may seem like a harmless snack, but it also contains a cancer-causing agent known as diacetyl, responsible for artificial butter flavor. If you can't give up your favorite movie time snack, it's time to switch to the old-fashioned stovetop or a kernel-popping machine as you see at movie theaters. 8. Processed meat. If you're a carnivore, it may be hard to give up sandwiches or cured meats to go with your wine and cheese. Research has found that eating 50 grams of processed meat, the equivalent one hot dog every day, increases the risk of colorectal cancer by 18%. Look for nitrate and nitrite-free versions, which don't have added preservatives, Langlois said. Examples include bacon, sausage, hot dogs, pepperoni, prosciutto, beef jerky and salami, meats often preserved by curing, salting or smoking, or with chemical preservatives. A study over 13 years showed that 1 out of 17 people died who ate 160 grams of processed meats. That is a total of 44% risk of cancer. These meats are so packed with preservatives to look fresh, but they are well-known carcinogens. So, can you live without a hot dog or bacon? The choice is all yours. 9. French fries. French fries, one of your kids' favorites, may be cheap and yummy, but these crispy, addicting snacks can also be deadly. There is a cancer-causing agent, called acrylamide, that is found in excess amount in cigarette smoke, and building material has been found in French fries and potato chips. These fatty acids in them cause weight gain, which leads to obesity, which is a leading cause of cancer these days. Try not to feed these quick and trendy snacks to yourself or your kids. 10. Farmed salmon. You have heard doctors emphasizing to switch to white meat, and people be rushing to the mart to get some salmon? Salmon, one of the healthiest foods out there, but unfortunately more than 60% of salmon is farm-raised and could be fatal. They have toxins like arsenic, mercury, PCBs, DDT, dioxins, and lead in their flesh. Due to the high density of fish in aquaculture, farmed fish is generally more susceptible to infections and disease than wild fish. Antibiotic is a health concern for consumers. You must avoid farmed salmon. A study at the University at Albany found it is often full of cancer-causing contaminants. The chemical residues found in farmed salmon can be 1,000,000 times more than the water in which they lived. Next time you want a healthy omega-3 pack, treat yourself to freshwater Alaskan salmon instead. 11. Refined white flour. Refined white flour has gluten, which is highly inflammatory, a contributing factor in cancer. Bleaching flour with chlorine gas kills all of its healthy nutrients. Chlorine gas can be deadly when inhaled, so why would we want it in our dinner? Flour, when metabolizes, turn into sugar. Cancerous tumors feed on sugar in the bloodstream, so by avoiding refined grains, you can avoid or starve deadly tumors. 12. Soft drinks. Do you like soft drinks after a meal? Or you might be very happy to switch your diet to some diet sodas, but the truth is, you're eating some of the worst cancer-causing foods out there. Soft drinks, soda. No matter what you call it, it's still detrimental to your health. Soda is packed full of calories, sugar, and artificial ingredients which may act like cancer cells' fuel. Studies have shown that only drinking 2 sodas per week nearly doubles the risk of pancreatic cancer. There are plenty of alternatives out there, so next time you're craving something sweet, think about what you're putting into your body. Your health is an investment, never forget that. 13. Canned tomatoes. I know what is going on in your mind. You may have learned about the nutrient lycopene in tomatoes lowers cancer risks, but things get cancelled out when the lining of canned tomatoes. Since tomatoes are so acidic, the chemical BPA in the lining leaches into the tomatoes. This toxic chemical has been linked to different cancers. Next time you feel like making tomato sauce for your bolognese, go with a glass jar or stew the tomatoes yourself. So now you should avoid all of these foods even though they are yummy. Health is wealth. So, always eat organic food, use sugars or grains in moderation, and use high-quality oil such as olive and coconut oil. Also, exercise regularly. Click the like button if you find this video to be beneficial to you. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to click the subscribe button, turn on the notification and see you in the next video.